Hello.
What's up? How are you doing today?
Good.
Really? Work going good?
Yes.
Yeah? You enjoying work?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Hey, did you know that at BYU they did a research on students that actually work, and they discovered that if you work for 15 to 20 hours, your GPA will actually improve. This is like something that I think anyone here that's working as a student or even just someone that might be potentially interested in working. And also Gwen Stefani, she also worked while she was in school. And now she's like super famous, right?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That is very cool.
Yeah. See, the point I'm trying to make here is that speeches are conversational. Brandon and I, we like talk a little bit outside of class. I think we're cool.
We are cool.
When you're having a speech with someone, like when you're having a speech, some of the most effective speech writers and some of the most effective speeches have been done that they felt connected, the audience felt connected to the speaker. And they felt like a conversation, a true bond was being connected between the speaker and the listener. And now we have round 3 coming up pretty soon, and we're going to be ranking our more persuasive speeches. And one thing that can help you, one technique that I found that can really help for writing persuasive speeches, or just trying to prove your point, is using a rhetoric device that you wouldn't think can apply to speeches because it's for writing, but it actually does to a surprising degree. And using what the rhetoric devices of ethos, pathos, and logos to create your speech will actually help you a lot. Can actually help improve. Well, that's interesting. You know what? I'm ditching this. So, just nope, not about that today. And so, having those devices can actually really help improve your speeches and actually make your speeches more conversational, because how they'll tie into how you connect with your audience as a whole. So the first one I'm going to go over with you is ethos, your ethical appeal to other people. Now, when you're having a speech, your audience wants to feel like you are someone that can say, like, are a credible source on what you're talking about, and that you know what you're talking about. And to do this, you have 1, establish credibility. You have to 2, establish that you are an unbiased person, that you're not going to try to argue a point. And someone that constantly shoots himself in the foot for this, and is a good example for lack of ethos and undermining themselves, would actually be the group PETA. Everyone knows them, and they've been on the stage for a very long time, but the problem is that they hone in a lot on trying to trying to propose like emotional reasons for why you're doing it, but they undermine their ethical appeal by doing something like, I don't know, disgracing a beloved Australian figure and saying that his death was a little bit justified. That wasn't too great for them. They attacked a celebrity. And celebrity endorsement, like I used with Gwen Stefani, is actually a very big part with ethos and how you can tie ethical appeal, because that person's already made it in life. Everyone wants to make it in life. The next one is pathos. Your pathological appeal or your emotional appeal is emotional appeal. The best example for this would be the lovely commercial of ASPCA, the really sad puppy dog commercial that comes on when you're very sad and alone in the dark eating a tub of ice cream. We know it. We all want to donate to it because it plays on our human side. Juliet Ekpeng has noted that pathos actually can be your driving force and your persuasive element of your speech. And it can be your persuasive element of your speech because we want to feel connected to what you're saying. We want to have emotional responsibility. Pathos is what gives the listener an emotional responsibility. And a person that did emotional responsibility and played on pathos like no other would be Hitler, which is who Juliet Ekpeng from Cambridge University cites most passionately for a good use of pathos. Not good as in content-wise and what he was trying to do, but effect. And using this human side of people to want to put blame and to want to find a way to feel good on other people. And in this class, everyone here uses pathos a lot. Mitch, Matt, and Tanner, they love using pathos, even if they don't realize it, to make us laugh. When we laugh, we're more engaged with what they're saying. Kelly, she did a very good speech earlier in the quarter her intro of the heart attack. We all got sad. We leaned in. We wanted to know more. And that was an excellent use of pathos. Even if she didn't realize it, she grabbed our attention and she put emotional responsibility on us as listeners. And the last one is logos. It is the one that everyone's a little bit scared to use. Because who here actually wants to watch a documentary for fun? Please raise your hand. Wow, that's actually a surprising amount. But having to sit through something of 3 hours of straight facts, just sitting through straight facts can bore most people and will actually make most people be like, that's not too fun. And another reason for why logos is a very effective one is that, and why we as humans will be drawn to logos, is that we pay for a college degree. We pay all this money when we can just easily check out these books in a library. But we are still, this is a proven fact about how we want to have someone that is credible and knowledgeable, and then also someone that is smart and can give us the facts and figures, because we can go to the library, check out the book, and then get all the knowledge. But having that college degree, paying all that money, means that we actually know something. And that's an excellent use of logos and how we want teachers to say, I'm smart, please give me your please pass down your knowledge to me. The most effective order to use ethos, pathos, and logos would be to start off with ethos, establish your credibility, add some pathos to hook your listeners in and to get them to be more attentive. Logos should be the meat of your argument, and then pathos should be your final punch for adding emotional responsibility and telling the listeners for why they should listen to you. But each one of these, even though they are techniques, they should be used very sparingly, because too much of a good thing ultimately